I've got tonsillitis, and so I apologise.
Well done for not going off sick.
Do you know what? I very nearly this morning called up and said, girls, I can't make it. But do you know what? You don't very often get the invite to sit with you ladies. So I thought I'm not going to cancel. So bear with me. Absolutely, I'll be licking your face in a moment. If you want some of that.
Oh, no, thanks.
Janet, you always try and get away from me, and I never let you.
I'm cold sore now, so you want to stay away.
How are you all?
We're a lot better than you two.
Lovely to be here.
And I'm really glad you're here, because you're going to help people like me who has a sense that I could like opera, but I'm actually, if I'm honest, I'm scared and I'm intimidated.
Petrified.
Yeah, I'm
bizarre,
intimidated by it.
Do you know what? Opera is one of those weird things, which is we're surrounded by opera. And so if you've only got to turn on the TV and there's an advert with a piece of opera, it's been around us forever. But it's one of those weird things where we think that people that go to the opera, they're educated and academic and they know all of it. You are. I have no doubt.
I've won the world's top arts prize in television for opera.
Did you? Well, we need to talk to you about it then, not me.
I won the Prix Italia for opera. I produced an opera. I rewrote a German romantic opera.
Now she's just showing off. I've got tonsillitis.
All right, I'll get back in my box. But I was thrilled with your album, opera album, because I completely agree with you.
I was so mesmerised and spellbound by the soundtrack, but because it was so foreign to me, and it wasn't Duran Duran, and it wasn't Bros, and it wasn't Soul to Soul, I thought I couldn't like it, I couldn't understand it. And as I got older, I went off to drama school, and I suddenly was surrounded by people that were used to listen to cultural music or read cultural books, and I wasn't. I was from a council estate in Leicester, so it was all brand new to me. And as I got older, I started educating myself slightly more about it. I still don't know everything, but I know what I like.
I'm really scared that I'll go and I'll be really bored.
I think listening to it is a good way into it. And also, I think what you relate to and what I relate to is the extremities of the emotions.
Yeah,
there's no middle ground. And in some of the tracks you've chosen, you're either weak buckets or you hear women going mad.
Loose Women the Opera. I think that should be your next.
Do you know, that'd be amazing.
It'd be really
we'll write
good.
it. It'll be incredible.
My mother was a trained opera singer.
Oh, was she?
And she got offered a place at the Royal Opera House and turned it down to be with my father.
Wow, that's incredible. But that's the testament to true love. So really, that's the biggest opera in the world, isn't it?
It is.
No, I just think she's mental.
People wouldn't necessarily think of you and think of opera. So how have you built that bridge? Where has this come from?
Do you know what? I love the arts, and I've always kept it quite quiet. I'm quite a personal person, so you hear about things in the press and in the media, and I'll talk about certain things, but everything else I like to keep to myself. I've always been that type of person because I don't really see myself as and I hate the word, but a celebrity or even a TV presenter. I'm an expert on TV. I do fashion. That's what I talk about. Now, if you think about what styling is, so my job is to take other people's designs and create a new melody, create a new narrative, create a new vision, and really, you know, doing this opera music now and curating this CD, it's exactly the same thing because I'm taking what other people have created, which is perfect, but then putting it into a soundtrack which creates a different melody and a different narrative. And so actually, they're not that different.
And the songs that you've chosen, you know, Janet touched upon all the different extremities of emotions and this sort of thing. Do they represent different periods in your life and different emotions you've felt at different times?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, some of them have, you know, what I wanted to do was keep some of them commercial. So for anybody that's not really listened to opera before, what they do is they'd recognise it. So for instance, Summertime, a Gershwin track, which we all know is absolutely amazing. A billion people have covered it, but maybe you never heard it in the form of opera. And so that introduces you in. So the song Tonight from West Side Story is in there as well, which is an incredible song, absolutely beautiful. So when you hear it being sung operatically, it's just phenomenal. And then you can move...
Do you ever use music to heal you?
All the time, actually.
And I feel that opera, that's why I almost want to know more about it, because I feel it could really heal things that I haven't dealt with.
Well, it provides a solace,
it's quite incredible. We live in this crazy bonkers world where one minute we are being pulled from studio to studio, the next minute we're running down like a red carpet somewhere, the next minute we are having to host something. And, you know, it sounds... But it's a world of extremes, and I suffer quite badly with that, so I don't like it that much. And what I really like is I like to have my own space, I have to think about stuff, I like to have all, you know, the space you can be truly creative.
And
so
feel
I paint.
safe in
so,
as well.
Is it something that calms your anxiety?
It does
'Cause
both.
You do have anxiety.
Yeah,
don't you?
I've always had it. So it does both for me, actually. So opera for me can either really lift me up and make me want to go out and party all night long, or it can really relax me down. But I use it as a device for different parts of my life. So I can't go to bed without listening to classical music. I just can't sleep.
Okay.
And if I paint, because I love painting, so when I'm painting, I will listen to opera only, because I find, and it has to be Italian opera as well. And so what I find, I think so. I'll turn around. Yeah, that's one of mine.
Oh, wow, that is fabulous. Is that huge?
Yeah, they're quite big. Like everything in my life, Nadia. That sounded awful. I didn't mean it like that. That sounded terrible. Only on Loose Women would you get a round of applause for that.